mean, obviously I'm more comfortable on the left side just because that's where I've been, pretty much my entire career in Dallas. But I mean, we talked about it. We talked to Coach Davidson, and that's just the direction we're going right now.
Ron, is chemistry overrated for an offensive line, or is it really important? And if so, how long does it take to develop working reasonable chemistry?
No, I don't think chemistry is overrated at all. That's something that's real big, especially in O-line, because you got to have 5 guys that really think alike on every single play. So it's something that takes time. It's a lot of new guys on the line right now, a lot of new guys in the meeting room. So, we try to do a lot of stuff off the field together, just to know each other better, besides football. And I think when you know a guy better off the field, then you're obviously going to play better when I'm on the field, so that's kind of what we're working towards right now.
In the last 2 months, and what are your impressions of your new teammates that you've gotten around?
On the O-line or as a team?
On the O-line.
Oh, I love them. They a bunch of young guys that really just want to play ball, want to win. They accepted me in. I like that. We all talk to each other. They want as much knowledge as I can give them, and I try to give, and I want knowledge from them. We've all been playing the game for a long time, so anything we can help the other one with, that's what we try to do.
After being with Elliott last year, how much the running game, how much would you say is offensive line and how much is running back?
I think the O-line plays a big part in that. I feel like we make our blocks. It's not gonna always be clean. That's football. They get paid too. But if we try hard to be perfect at our blocks, and we gotta, with CJ and with Charles coming and with all the other running backs we have, they'll make the holes. They'll hit the hole real hard. We just got to be clean on our blocks, know our assignments 100%, and they'll make us look a lot better than what we really are. I believe in that.
They made this line tougher in the offseason, and they point to you as kind of the example, you mentally, but you specific. How do you create a mentality of toughness and nastiness starting now? You specifically, because they kind of used you as the example of how they want their guys to play up front.
I just try to lead by example. I mean, I talk a little bit, but I kind of just like to work hard and just try to do everything to the best of my ability, and I think they see that, and they already had it. It's not like it's something that this O-line was just missing. They just need, everybody just needs to be pushed more and just work harder, and that's what we're trying to do as a group. It's not an individual thing. It's always as a group or everything with O-line. So, we just going to try to get that mentality, that we're physical, that we don't take anything from anybody, and I think when we develop that in the offseason, it'll carry over to the season.
Ron, what are your impressions? I know you haven't seen the kid yet, maybe in passing, but of Garrett Bowles and when they picked him, what do you know about him?
I talked to him a couple of days after we drafted him, just congratulating him, welcoming him to the group, and I mean, he's 25, so he's a grown man. He talks like a grown man. He approaches the game like a grown man, and he wants to play ball. He loves the game, so he's real physical. I know that's what John and Vance were trying to do with the O-line, and I think he fits perfectly with that. So, I'm looking forward to getting him in here, having him mesh with the guys, and, just get to playing some ball.
What is the hardest part for young linemen, having been in the league now a while? What is the hardest part for young linemen to adjust to in terms of Garrett, where their expectations are high coming into the league?
I think the mental part is, physical, you're going to have to adjust a little bit. You're already physical if you play online. It's more physical on the NFL level, because everybody's big and strong. But I think it's the mental aspect of it, learn a new playbook, different calls. A lot of it carries over, but everything has a different name. So I think with Tim, it's going to be more just getting into the playbook and learning our offense. And I talked to him, and he's already in the playbook. He impressed me. I set a play, and he knew what the play was right away, so I was impressed with that. So, like I said, I'm looking forward to getting him in here.
How are you transitioning personally? First time, I guess you had to learn a new playbook moving here.
It's all a work in progress. Like I said, ball is ball. I know the game pretty well, but, everything's just a little bit different with calls and assignments and techniques and things like that. So, I'm talking to Coach Davidson a lot, talking to other players on how they used to do things around here. And, I'm just going to try to just bring what I can to the group.
What have you learned so far from Jeff Davidson?
I knew about him a little bit, from my O-line coaches and just talking to him in the past. But, I like him. He treats us like grown men. You got some coaches that try to come and be dictators over everything, but he kind of lets us be grown men about it. And I think that's going to help our play, make us more responsible for getting our jobs done.
What about off the field? I know it's only been a couple of months, but how you settling in, how you liking Denver?
Oh, I'm loving it, man. It's definitely, I looked at the weather in Dallas. It was like 107. So, I'm loving this weather. The altitude is a work in progress, but I've gotten a lot better with it, working up here the last couple months. But, man, I love Denver. I couldn't actually be in a better place.
What's your feeling regarding the quarterback issue? You went through something kind of similar. I mean, Tony got hurt, but do you need certainty at quarterback, or do you just do your job and let it figure out behind you? How do you approach this issue with the quarterback competition?
I think as O-linemen, you just work on our job. We do our job good, make sure our blocks are real clean. No matter who's back there throwing the ball, they'll look good. We got two great quarterbacks, and Trevor and Paxton. Either one of them get the job done. But really, we don't focus on that at all. We just focus on our jobs.
We talk about chemistry across the offensive line, but what about that relationship between a left guard and a left tackle? Helping out with the pass off hands, stuff like that, especially if your left tackle is likely to be a rookie.
Yeah, it's gonna take some work, but like I said, he loves the game, so I can tell he's gonna come in and work his tail off every day to be the best. Regardless of what side where he plays on the O-line. It's some continuity. You have to have that going, but I don't think that'd be a problem to get that going.